Hey YouTube, what's happening? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update on Litecoin. Right now we're at $98.01. We're down 3.34%. Some key areas that I want to show you here. Some different things playing out that we were talking about yesterday. So I'm excited to show that stuff to you. I hope you guys have been taking advantage of my playlist in there. All those different tutorials are all free. Really, like I said, guys, I want to try to help as many people as I can out in this space. But what you want to do in this space is help yourself. And that's where I've learned from many great people on here. And I hope you guys can learn just a little bit from the stuff that I've been reading out of the books and trying to share with you guys. And that's kind of my goal here on this channel, just to reach as many people as I can, help them learn this stuff. I'm learning it. We're on this journey together. So I'm excited to be here with you all. If you enjoy these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And guys, that notification bell is going to help you the most. It'll push these right out to you as soon as I put them out. And like I said yesterday, I like to try to put them out basically, guys, 10-15 minutes after I do the review here of the chart. So really look out for those and hit that notification bell. So guys, what we had, and we were talking about yesterday, we had these tweezer bottoms down here, and that took place at about $76 around this 200-day moving average as well. So right now, just so everyone knows, we're on the one-day chart for Litecoin right now, and these moving averages here, the one in orange, that's our 20 EMA, the one in blues our 50 moving average, the one in greens our 100-day moving average, and the white one's our 200-day moving average. So you can see we basically went down, tweezer bottomed here around that 200-day moving average. We've pushed back up, and we now are within this red trend line again that we've been paying attention to for a few months here. So first we were paying attention to this green one. We had a breakdown out of that, and now we're looking at this red one. And then say, guys, this is to fail ultimately, this red one here, and our tweezer bottoms aren't going to hold around this 200-day moving average. The last key spot I would look for Litecoin staying in a bullish uptrend is this yellow trend line. We're not near that point right now, but we're going to have to pay attention to all these things, this red trend line, this 200-day moving average, this yellow trend line, and also this white trend line that I have now that is acting as overhead resistance. Because what we're dealing with here, guys, when we put in those tweezer bottoms and we had this bullish piercing pattern here, we made a beautiful move to get back up within this red trend line here. But what happened was, if I zoom in here, take a look at this 100-day moving average here. And this is where I said moving averages, they really are strong for support and resistance. You really want to pay attention to them. So we wicked up through that 100-day moving average, but we didn't close up above it. And now we're kind of wedged between this 100-day moving average and this red trend line right here, which you can see we're getting a little bit of a wick here. It's going to be interesting where we close. It would be nice to see us, continue up in this red trend line here. And maybe this is our cool off before we come up here and try to challenge this white trend line and this 20-day EMA, which is going to be very important, because right now, guys, we have the 20 EMA, the 50 moving average, and the 100-day moving average acting as overhead resistance. The only one we have as support is that 200-day moving average, which is really crucial. So, guys, we don't want to keep having lower highs here. We eventually want to have a trend line break out of this white trend line here. And remember how powerful trend line breaks are. Take a look at this back here. Do you see this blue trend line? We were in a downtrend here for almost a month, pretty close to it. And we were having those lower highs and lower lows, and we had a bullish engulfing candle here, and we ran up over 100%. So these trend line breaks are very significant, but the trend lines themselves are very significant, acting as that overhead resistance right now. We do have our beautiful stochastic cross that came in. Our stocks pointed to the upside right now. We're at 63 and 39. So we're hoping today's just a little cool off day before we can try to go up there and test that white trend line, guys. And my upside targets, we'd look to try to get back up above around 105 before tomorrow, or around that time frame tomorrow, next couple days. And to the downside here, we want to see support of around that $95, and then ultimately it's going to be down here around that $75 to $79. It's going to be very critical for us. So I want to pull off just a few more indicators here for you. But guys, remember, that's typically what happens here. So if this is a spot where we're having that trend reverse and we do end up breaking this trend line here, which would be nice. You see, each time we always have retracements. There's always going to be pullbacks. And that's what you want to realize. That's why I've really emphasized, guys, I've been there before. I've FOMO'd. I've chased stuff. I've said, oh my gosh, I'm missing out, this or that. And then huge dumps come and you could have got it much cheaper. I've been there. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball in this. But what I do, I write down all the times I make mistakes, when I get things wrong, when I get things right, and I try to put it down and say, okay, this trend line break, this is how significant it was. This was, a false break. It was not a lot of volume. I like to document this stuff, so even if I do have a losing trade, then I say, hey, you know what? I learned from it. I cut my losses quick, and I moved on to the next one. That's what the game's about. This market moves so very fast, and guys, no one can be an expert in this. I don't care who you are. This market at many times doesn't even make sense. When it should be going down, it's going up, and when it's going up, it's going down. You just have to respond the best that you can by looking at these technical indicators and also putting that fundamental news and those type of things in your corner as well, guys. And then we got to ride the whale's coattails. That's all we can do. That's what I'm here to do, you know. So, guys, we'll look at a couple more here. We'll go to, let's see, our RSI, see what that's looking like. So RSI, we did have a slight trend line break down out through here. So if you can see this little trend line, we could draw there. So we broke out. It looks like we're kind of back testing, and we're going to see if we continue to move up or if we're going to fall back down through that. We're at 42, so we have plenty more room to run to the upside. That's not even a problem right there. So that's good. And then we will go to, let's see, guys, we'll do our MACD. Let's check that out. See how that's looking. All right, MACD histogram's moving to the positive, which is good, and we're looking to see if we can get that cross, guys. Right now, it's looking like we could get there, but sometimes, you know, you can get to it and then you can kiss and fall back down. So you never want to go until you have that confirmed cross. That's a very important thing to do, and you can use that throughout all the different time frames as well. Okay, so guys, that's what I want to show you. Just wanted to bring you a quick one here. Didn't want to keep you too long. That's what's going on with Litecoin right now. We're just going to have to see if this is that slight retracement here before we power back up. See if we can hold that red trend line. See if we can get up above that 20-day EMA, and as well as that white trend line. That's going to be very important to us, guys. Remember, we want higher highs and higher lows like we were having right here. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. You see how it just kept going, and now what we're having is those lower highs and lower lows. Right? So we need to break that. We need to get out of there. But we'll see, guys. Like I said, I'll try to give you the best analysis I can day by day, but I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just going by what I'm reading in these books and doing the best that I can. So if you like these videos, like and subscribe, guys. God bless and take care.